our engagement with Matthew and ActionCOACH has been something that's totally like lifted the lid. It's kind of expanded our horizons, it's cleared and created a lot more clarity to our thoughts and how we now outwork the strategy in the business.
It was just something that encompassed the business in so many ways. Yes, it helped us grow the numbers, which are obviously incredibly important, but it helped us grow the team, and Matthew became somebody that was familiar to everybody within the team, and he helped us across the board just to help everybody realise their potential.
The most valuable thing that I've got working with ActionCOACH is the confidence to expand the business. He wasn't going to just sit there and tell me what to do. He started to make me think on that very first interview by saying, but where do you want to be? What is it that you want?
ActionCOACH has allowed me to stop and focus predominantly on the business as a whole rather than my personal qualifications as a solicitor working for the client.
Our business is a people business. We haven't got state-of-the-art machinery, we've got state-of-the-art people. So the development of the staff has such an impact in the company's future, its efficiency, its ability to respond to what the customer wants. So that's where I see the strength in our business, and the improvement is in the improvement in the people.
But whether like every year we would typically aim for about £150,000 increase in turnover, we're expecting maybe another 30–40% increase on the increase that we're already expecting. I'm almost guaranteed that we'll have a significant increase in profitability this year. I'd like to think it's an additional 20–30%.
Yeah, our turnover has increased 100% since we first started with Matthew. And the profit has gone, yes, that's gone up 100% too.
Yeah, so turnover has about doubled, and gross profits over a 3-year period has gone up by about 250%.
So over the time we were working with ActionCOACH, it technically doubled. We went from a turnover of about 800,000 a year to about 1.6 million plus. Profitability obviously drastically increased in a bigger scaling than necessarily the turnover, and probably went up by about 6 to 8 times what we were seeing at the beginning. When it actually came to selling the practice, we realised that we'd had a 14-fold increase from what we'd had at the outset, which was above and beyond anything that we'd ever dreamed possible.
I wouldn't be in the position I am today without the help of Matthew to show us the way, basically, to say, this is how you need to look at your business, but I want you to do it. I'm not going to tell you how to do it, I just need you to look at the business and where is it you want to go and how are you going to achieve that.
But our coach was quite a talented man in his own right, and got lots of skills himself, which I think is important. None of us like to listen to people who've not achieved much in their life, or certainly that's how I look at it. And Matthew, who we had, has achieved a lot himself, so he's worth listening to.
After working with my ActionCOACH, I've been able to take stock. I've enjoyed a challenge at a level where sometimes it can be a lonely or isolated position. I've enjoyed having the expertise of another person who independently challenges you in terms of your decision making from a top executive position.
I think one of the most valuable things we've got from Matthew and ActionCOACH is someone who, even though they've not worked in our industry, they've not necessarily got a detailed understanding of childcare in our context. There is someone who definitely understands the breadth of problems and challenges and issues that we face, and also not just has the answers, but has the ability to almost coax out of ourselves some of the solutions that perhaps are kind of a bit latent or under the surface that we've not really been able to consciously discover ourselves. It's been incredible, I guess, that ability to kind of realise things, have that aha moment, that penny dropping. And it isn't always some brand new sparkly thing. In fact, usually it's something we've known all along, but we've just not been able to put our finger on it. And that has been probably one of the most valuable things that Matthew's been able to bring to us in our journey of business.